Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria. This is my next ComRac video. Games Ponies Play. So, anyway, let's just get on with it. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Train.
You absolutely sure you can do
This
this?
feels
Of course.
familiar.
Wouldn't have agreed to it if I couldn't. Piece of cake. Speaking of cake, I got a little something I need to attend to.
Yeah, like keeping an eye on a house full of critters.
Oh yeah, right.
That was totally what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Relax. Go to your welcoming thing in the Crystal Empire. Spike's got it all under control.
Okay. Bye. Oh my gosh.
Hurry up, Twilight! We can't miss our train!
Okay.
Tickets?
Tickets, please.
It's gonna be a real treat. Princess Kate said she'd never seen the Crystal Pony so excited.
Oh.
Duh! Of course they're excited. They're up for the Equestria Games.
Yo.
It's only the biggest sporting event in all of Equestria.
Cool.
Didn't Cloudsdale host the Equestria Games one year? No. Cloudsdale should have hosted the games one year.
Oh dear.
I'll never forget when we got the bad news.
Oh, poor Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow is a little filly, isn't that cute?
Games go to
Yes.
the city of Philadelphia.
Aww. Aww. Poor Rainbow.
These Crystal Ponies lost 1,000 years to an evil king's curse. They've had enough bad news. No way we're letting them experience the pain of losing out on these games. Exactly. Princess Cadence is counting on us to do our part to convince the games inspector to choose the Crystal Empire. And we are not going to let her down, are we?
No, sir.
What? I was just answering Twilight's question. My little pony, my little pony.
It's just so nice to be back in season 3. I know I've said that a couple times by now, but yo.
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart,
Yes,
faithful
we got
and
to see
strong.
Rainbow Dash Chariots. Yo.
It's an easy feat, and magic
sad.
makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. The Crystal Empire, that's the one.
Oh.
Okay, every pony, great job. Sounds like we're ready.
Dave
One more time, from the top.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think that
come
was
on,
perfect.
Twilight.
Well, we've run this like 12 times already. I think we got it.
Okay.
Cadence said the games inspector really puts folks through the ringer on her visits. There's no margin for error here. And this time we need to practice the steps.
On a train car?
Yeah.
You heard the pony. On your hook.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant, sir.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, dear.
Crystal Empire, ladies. Watch your step leaving the train.
Oh.
Probably should have watched our step while we were still on it, too.
Oh, dear.
Wow! The Crystal Empire looks crystalier than ever.
Oh, good.
They must have every pony in the Empire out sprucing it up.
This must be why we were asked to handle the welcome committee routine. And it's probably also because we'll be awesome at it.
Princess Cadence was right. These ponies do look pretty darn excited.
Yup, I remember that feeling.
Hi there.
But not as much as I remember the crushing wave of disappointment that came when things didn't work out.
Rainbow. Oh.
That right there. That is the face I do not want to see.
Rainbow. Yay! It's like, stop scaring the kids.
We're here.
There, my girls.
Sunshine, sunshine, ladybugs away. Clap your hooves and do a little shake.
Yay!
Oh my, this is spectacular. Please, every pony, stand back. I
Ow.
need air.
Go ahead and try whatever you like. It's all complimentary for the welcome committee.
Oh, that's nice.
That over there is a crystal mud bath, which relaxes your body and rejuvenates your coat. Now, I realize it can be kind of strange to climb into mud, but if you'll just give it a chance, I'm sure...
Mickey, no!
Incoming!
So relaxing!
Oh, okay.
Pinkie Pie, honestly.
Now, Twilight. It's like,
Go ahead. Have a good time while I get my ceremonial headdress done.
okay.
Ceremonial headdress?
When meeting with important guests, it was tradition for rulers of the Crystal Empire to weave crystals into their manes in a very specific way.
Oh.
The games inspector is known for doing her homework.
Oh.
She'll certainly be expecting my look to reflect the importance of her visit.
Princess,
Yes.
if I may have a word, I have 2 pieces of news for you. First, your main stylist has the flu and won't be able to make it
Oh,
for
dear.
fear of you catching it too.
Oh,
That's
well,
considerate.
I hope she's better soon.
Yeah.
Do any of the other stylists here know how to do the traditional royal ceremonial headdress?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
just a
All right.
small detail.
Small detail.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're trying to land the Equestria Games here. There is no such thing as a small detail. Rainbow
Okay.
Dash.
Rainbow,
I
calmness.
suppose I could give it a shot.
Oh,
Good.
Rarity, you would do that for me?
Oh.
Way to step it up, Rare.
Yo.
Fortunately, I have all the precise instructions right here.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You sure you're up to this?
Yeah.
Working on the hair of royalty on such an auspicious occasion is the opportunity of a lifetime. I will give it everything I've got.
Yo.
See? No worries.
No worries,
Besides,
princess.
the games inspector isn't expected for several hours. I'll have plenty of time to figure out exactly how to do this.
Oh, Rarity, that's wonderful. You said you had a second bit of news?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, quite. The games inspector, Ms. Harshwinny, will be arriving on the next train.
What?
Uh-oh.
Couldn't have told her that news first? That's 15 minutes from now.
Oh, we're doomed. Okay. I'm not stressed. I'm totally fine.
before Cadence is ready.
Okay.
I'm sure to find some shortcuts.
Can you have her
back at the castle when we're done? Done. Okay, we'll be fine. Every pony just be on the lookout for the pony with the flower print luggage.
Okay.
Easy peasy, putting in the breezy.
Okay.
We bring the games inspector back to the castle, put on our big welcome committee how do you do, and then... Put the pudding out to thaw before you eat it or you'll crack a tooth?
Say what?
I'll just ignore that.
I
We
second
need
the
to
motion.
remember that the games inspector arriving early
Whoa.
is probably part of a plan to psych us out. What do you mean? You said it yourself. She's got a rep for trying to catch hosts off guard. Just to see if we can handle the kind of massive pressure that comes with hosting the Equestria Games.
Oh dear.
Oh no, we're gonna blow it.
Oh.
Not if we always stay one step ahead and don't fall for any of her mind games.
Okay.
Anything she throws at us, we just need to remember she's testing us and roll with it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was close.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
What is it?
Oh no! Be cool.
Be cool.
Well,
be cool.
I know you're
Okay,
not
be cool.
expecting us, but we're here to personally welcome you to the Crystal Empire.
Hi.
A whole lot of you came to do that.
Yes they did.
Yes.
Darn tootin', ain't that the cat's meow? Y'all didn't need to do that. Why, I hardly expected anything like this.
The princess wouldn't have had it any other way.
The princess?
The princess?
Princess Cadence?
None other.
Oh my gosh.
Tie me up and throw me down. This just keeps getting better and better.
Can we help you with your bags?
Don't mind if you do.
Ooh, I love flower print.
Oh
Sorry.
dear.
Our first stop is the castle, where we've got a big razzmatazz welcome plan for you.
The castle? Are you kidding? Hot diggity dog!
See that? We just gotta roll with it until the princess gets there, and we'll be just fine.
Okay. Uh-oh. This could be a problem.
So, how's it
That's
going
a
so
scary
far?
looking tool.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just oh so complicated. I can fix it.
I can fix it.
What? Well, I was looking for shortcuts and I thought step 12 was optional. But it's not.
Oh my gosh, that's a disaster. Oh, my beautiful hair.
My golly, the Crystal Castle! Well, I've seen pictures, but I never expected to see it with my very own eyes!
Oh.
From the inside.
What?
Oh my gosh, she's so nice. You're letting her lull you into a false sense of confidence.
Oh dear.
Watch that. It's all part of the game.
Oh my, I'm so excited.
Please have a seat, won't you?
Mind if I take a quick run outside first? It was an awfully long train ride and my legs could use a stretch.
Oh, well, we were just about to start.
Oh, never you mind. You go on ahead. I'm listening.
She was probably testing us to see if we could remain in control of a complex situation. Looks like we passed. Bump.
Dear. I think Rainbow might be overthinking
We'd like to
this.
thank you for this opportunity to introduce you to this wonderful kingdom.
Oh.
Oh, well, the pleasure is all mine.
And since we're not even from here ourselves, who better than us to let you know just how welcoming this place can be? 2, 4, 6, 8. Name a place that's really great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeps you coming
Oh my
back
gosh.
for more. 2, 7, 9, 3. The place that we all want to see. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Crystal Runner. That's the one.
Nice. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
I tell you, I have traveled far and wide, but I have never, ever been welcomed any place in the fashion that y'all have done here today.
That's fantastic. Princess Cadence would be so glad to hear that.
Honestly, I'm surprised she knows anything about me at all.
Of course she does. She's been looking forward to your visit for weeks.
Oh, goody! Is she here?
Where the heck is she anyway? Wasn't she supposed to be here by now?
Oh, that's all right. Maybe I'll just take my little run outside now.
Or, if you like, we could give you a tour of the castle. That way, you could be learning and stretching all at the same time.
Oh, a tour of the Crystal Castle. I'd love that a whole heap.
Dash, we've hardly ever even been here before.
It's just another test. We gotta roll with it, remember?
Yeah, but...
Let me get the tour! I'll do it! Let me!
Okay. All right.
Fine.
We'll be okay.
You all start
We'll be
giving her
okay.
the tour, and I'll go see what's keeping Cadence. Hello there.
Hello yourself. First hello of the day.
Oh dear. That won't go over well.
What are you doing here? We finished the welcome committee song, and we just wanted to introduce Miss Harshwinny to... No! Princess Cadence isn't ready. Something's gone terribly wrong.
Oh my
I need to
gosh.
speak to the princess.
You can't! You mustn't!
You must not
She's in
look.
the middle of a delicate conditioning rinse that must go perfectly if there's to be any hope for her hair.
Come on. How bad could it be?
Imagine her mane turned into a porcupine.
Ew.
Please, I will bring her back from the brink of tragedy, but you have got to buy me some time. There's no other way.
It's like this.
So, you see this here? This
It's really high.
big, round room. It's known for its roundness and bigness. And did I mention that it's round?
I think they call it a rotunda.
Yeah.
A small, confining rotunda.
Whatever. Round is round. Am I right?
Easy, Pinky. Let's play the safe. We got her in a good mood, so let's not do anything to ruin that.
You know, I love this sort of architecture. I detect a neo-Gothic inspiration in the design. Yes?
Is it, yes?
And not a moment too soon. Where's Cadence? Please tell me she's right behind you.
There's a bit of a problem with her headdress. How's it going here?
Same as usual.
Hate to be a bother, but the legs are cramping up on me with all this standing around.
Huh? She's getting bored, and we have to buy Rarity some more time.
Okay, it'll be
I'll
alright.
see if Shining Armor can come help. Can't one of you other ponies take over in the meantime? I got this.
Okay.
Want to stretch your legs, huh? Well, whatever you need, I'm sure we can provide. Let's just make our way to the castle's gymnasium. Our tour will now be headed
It's like door number 1, door number 2.
this way.
Okay.
And we're walking, and we're walking.
Okay.
Wiley!
Hello there. Shining Armor, you've got to help me.
Everything okay?
I left the other ponies behind giving the games inspector the worst castle tour ever.
Come on, gang! Are we gonna gallop or are we gonna trot? Castle tour, huh? I'm pretty sure I can give you a hoof with that.
Okay.
Let's move, move, move!
Yes, sir!
Everything's gonna be okay.
I know. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried. I'm perfectly fine.
I'm not worried.
Oh.
It worked.
Yay! Good for you, Twilight.
I'm outside. Oh, feels so good to stretch these legs.
What the?
What are you
Turns
doing?
out the Crystal Castle doesn't have a gymnasium.
Watch it! Make her stop!
Make her stop.
Wait,
She's taking out my
that's
team.
the games inspector. Let her do her thing.
But she's...
Oh, these hooves! I'm outside.
Why would she do that?
I have no idea. But that's why she's in charge of choosing who gets the games and we're not.
She's... Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, get me outside for a run!
Look out!
Yeah.
She is really strong.
We need to stop her.
Yeah, we need to stop her now. Yeah, let's go get her before she destroys the whole place. Oh.
Where's she going in such a hurry? Closer!
A little bit
Closer!
closer.
I think we got her!
Oh. Ow. Did you hear that? Ugh. Back to work. Poor Rainbow.
Hey, oh, that felt good. Nothing like a great run to shake the cobwebs off these old bones. Hey there, Speedy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, these wide open spaces y'all got here remind me of home. This is great.
Oh, so you're enjoying your visit. Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good golly, yes. I just love to travel and see new places. Such a beautiful spot you got here, too.
Why, thank you so much. I'm Shining Armor.
Oh, the prince.
What's going on? From the looks of it, just locking up the games for the Crystal Empire is all. Ain't no thing.
Oh, my. I never met a prince before.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised. I think in your line of work you'd meet princes all the time.
Hardly. Just an ordinary wild Mustang from Mustangnia, here to enjoy a little vacay.
Oh. Wait,
Never
what?
thought I'd also be meeting royalty to boot.
Hey.
You are Miss Harshwinny, the Equestria Games Inspector, aren't you?
Who?
Inspector what now?
Oh
We
no.
got the wrong pony?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, no! It's a disaster. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. More on that later.
Oh, please still be here. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
There's got to be another pony with flower print luggage around here somewhere. Except that there isn't.
Oh dear.
We've got to find her before Cadence finds out what a mess we've made of things. Okay, here's what we do. We split the Empire up into 5 sectors. Each of us search a sector. Well, except for the spa. What's the point of checking there? That's where Cadence is. If Miss Harshwinny is there, well, then game over, right?
Every city and empire wants to host the Equestria Games. So, I have to go through all the big phony baloney song and dance, though of course I'm never getting the real inside scoop.
Oh, golly, I've been having a swell time since I got here. I'm actually thinking of extending my stay.
And what exactly has made your visit so special?
Oh, gosh, where to start?
Oh, there she is. We're in luck. I don't think either of them knows yet that the other one's here. Wonderful news. Look, Princess Cadence, better than new.
Yo-ho.
Princess Cadence?
Where?
So, this is where you've been. I will have you know this is by far the worst welcome I've had in all my years.
I can't believe it. What was wrong with your welcome?
There wasn't one.
What is going on?
Uh-oh. We're so sorry, Cadence.
Princess,
Oh.
we gave our welcome to the wrong pony. Left the right one waiting at the station and completely ruined everything.
Aww.
Cinnamon bun?
Yeah.
When I was a little filly, I wanted so badly for Cloudsdale to win the Equestria Games, but it didn't happen. So I thought I could make up for that disappointment by helping the Crystal Empire win the chance to host the games. But it looks like I ruined your chances instead.
Not so fast, Speedy.
I just finished hearing about how this pony was just treated to the warmest, funnest, most fabulous reception she ever had.
Darn tootin'.
Courtesy of these fine ponies right here. Which, in my expert opinion, amounts to the first ever unvarnished, unrehearsed, and unbiased appraisal of a potential host of the Equestria Games. Which can only mean one thing.
The next host of the Equestria Games is the Crystal Empire!
Yay!
We did it! Congratulations, Crystal Ponies!
Yo. Oh my gosh!
You know, it feels good to help others get something you always wanted but never had. Almost as good as getting it yourself.
Okay.
Almost.
Almost.
We'll still be able
Oh,
to come
well.
back here and watch the games when they're played. You're right. That'll rock! Oh my goodness.
All aboard!
Huh. Bummer might get to miss out on all this. He would have had fun here.
I'm sure he's having a great time watching all the critters back at home.
Think he's still got a handle on things?
If he's staying calm and collected, I bet he's doing a terrific job as a leader.
Oh. You hear that?
You all hear that?
Actually, yes, I do. Oh dear. I just always said thank you to you hardworking people for working so hard on the show. Yo. So that was Games Ponies Play. Yeah, this episode was sort of okay. I kind of like it. It was kind of fun. I mean, it does have its big problems, to be honest. Yeah, it's like Mr. Harsh when he says, "Well, this is the first, sort of unbiased, unrehearsed welcome I've heard of." But it wasn't. I mean, yeah, they gave they gave the rehearsed welcome to the wrong pony, but then the wrong pony told the inspector about it, and so I think the way that would have worked a lot better is if the Crystal Ponies is like actually got if they'd seen Harshwitty sprayed with the water and they came up to her and said, I'm so sorry that happened. Here, let me help you. That would have probably been a much better way. And I don't think they might have attempted to do that with Twilight saying, I was like, oh, hi there, and everything, but so that sort of didn't really work. And I mean, the lesson itself was kind of an interesting idea. It's like, well, we're gonna, it's like helping somebody else get something that they want is almost as good or better than getting it yourself. Yo-ho! I guess in a way it is better to give than to receive. I guess. But yeah, that certainly is true. It's like, yeah, I mean, obviously that happens a lot in life. It's like sometimes, yeah, you can't have something, but you can help somebody else get what they want. And that's definitely something to encourage. And yo-ho! And everything. So yes. I still like this episode. It's kind of fun. It's kind of nice. I mean, to get to see the Crystal Empire and Cadence and Shining Armor and everything again. And it was an interesting thing that they did with this, that they sort of mixed, what was it? Oh, darn, I forgot the name of that episode. Just for Sidekicks with this one. I'm surprised. I mean, according to the order that it was aired in, or at least on the DVDs, it's quite a few episodes later, so I'm surprised. But It's like I think it would have made more sense to air them back to back, but then again, I don't remember the original order that they aired in. So, but anyway, enough of that. But still, that was sort of a clever thing that they did with that. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, but otherwise, there's nothing too remarkable about this episode. It was kind of cool seeing Twilight being able to, deal with stuff. It was not cool to see her lose it at the end. It's like that bite. As somebody who, in a way has to deal with those kind of panic attacks from time to time. It's like seeing somebody else failing to deal with a panic attack is not fun at all. I could assure you that those panic attacks are not fun. But I know they didn't mean it to be a big serious thing. But to me, it's like I will never be able to laugh at that because to me that's absolutely not funny. It was never really meant to be a big serious thing, and it was good that Twilight was initially able to deal with the anxiety and stuff. It was like, breathe, relax, it'll be all right. That was cool, and it's like, and it is actually a pretty good struggle, actually a good representation of that. It's like, you learn a technique, it'll work for you, but then some big thing happens that it'll fail, but that doesn't mean that the technique is, wrong, or it's just one of the things, the struggle doesn't go away. It's just a constant thing that you have to deal with, but you will prevail against that struggle in the end. And okay, I'm taking that way too seriously now, so. But it was also cool that we got to see Rainbow Dash as a filly, and I'm pretty certain those were her parents, so yo-ho, so that was cool. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, and it was interesting to see her in this role as well. It was definitely another case of her just just pushing too hard. It's like she's definitely way overthinking this, and just pushing too hard, as Rainbow Dash sometimes does. And another thing with the I don't know what the guest pony, whatever, the one that they pick up the first time. It's like, does she have like claustrophobia or something? In tight, enclosed, tight spaces? Because how did she survive the train? She's crazy. She's insane. She's like, oh my gosh, it's like she's like indestructible and like super crazy strong. She like smashes through everything. It's like, but it was Rainbow Dash was flung into the window. Oh no! It's like, but it was all good fun, and I liked it. I like it, and it was never like it was the first time that I think Twilight and Cadence actually got to meet, and the fate of Equestria was not hanging in the balance. So yay, finally! I liked that, and it was just cool, and I like it, and I think that's in a way all I have to say on this one. It was sort of fun. It did kind of get kind of draw on a little bit too long, but overall it was okay. And it introduced the Equestria games, which was cool. And again, we got to see the Crystal Empire and Cadence and Shining Armor and everything. So, and it was kind of fun. I liked it. So, and of course also Miss Harshwitty, who's very harsh, but I kind of like her in some strange way. But overall, I like this episode. It's all right. So that is the end of my this is the end of my ComRac video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.